disorder. When most people get cuts, like you and I, hemophilia is a disorder with the clotting of blood. That means that when a person with hemophilia gets a cut, it doesn't ever stop bleeding if it's a deep cut. But
a hemophiliac. Do you want me to write something? Okay, go.
when most people get cuts, it stops bleeding within a moment or two. But hemophiliacs are different. They have an issue with the clotting of their blood, and it allows them to not clot. So their blood keeps bleeding and bleeding for longer than anybody else. What? That's good. Stop it. What's wrong with that? Why are you laughing?
It allows them to never stop bleeding their blood.
That's funny, whatever. Stop that video.
Why? We'll just keep going. Okay. Hemophilia is an ancient disease dating back to the 2nd century.
Is that 2 sentences? Give me 2.
It was first seen when circumcised boys would mysteriously bleed to death.
Hemophilia is an ancient disease. It dates back to the 18th century and was first discovered when circumcised boys would get their weenie out. What? What are you?
2nd century.
Those are different, huh? Okay. Hemophilia is an ancient disease. Forgot.
It's an ancient disease dating back to the 2nd century.
Hemophilia is an ancient disease that dates back to the 2nd century. They first discovered it when boys would get circumcised and they would die from blood loss.
However, this disease was not truly recognized until 1803, when Dr. John Otto wrote about a hemorrhagic disposition existing in certain families, which is really just a fancy way of saying that
I can't remember what you said already.
However, this disease was not truly recognized until 1803 when However, this disease was not truly recognized until 1803. You can't move in between these things. Okay.
That's funny, but like something changed. I can switch it out for a marshmallow.
Switch it for something way bigger.
The seashell.
A rabbit.
Seashell.
The rabbit. The rabbit.
No.
He's appearing at some point.
Okay, fine. No, the candle. Take the candle out of the holder. No, because it's funny. Because what the hell happened to that car?
Okay.
Okay, what was the line?
I don't know. This is probably shut off. Whoa.
Still going?
Yeah. Okay. It's only 4 minutes. However, this disease was not truly recognized until 1803.
However, this disease wasn't truly recognized until 1803.
Dr. John Otto wrote about a hemorrhagic disposition existing in certain families.
Okay.
That's on film. Leave it.
Dr. John Otto wrote about a hemorrhagic disposition
It's just a fancy way of saying that some families bleed a lot.
Oh. Dr. John Otto once said, no, what's the line? That was such a long part.
In 1803, Dr. John Otto wrote about
A hemorrhagic disposition existing in some families.
which
Okay,
is really
okay, got it.
which is really a fancy way of saying okay.
In 1803, Dr. John Otto wrote about a hemorrhagic disposition existing in some families, which is just a fancy way of saying some families bleed a lot.